An introduction, body politics. I was child and later they told me I grew, for I became tall, my limbs swelled and one or two places sprouted hair. That the description of her bodily figure growth. She is very much explicit as she expressed what she thought about her biology. Society is not talking about her psychological growth, maturity, knowledge. Rather, they say it about the woman grew bodily. When I asked for love, not knowing what else to ask for, he drew a youth of 16 into the bedroom and else closed the door. Deep sexuality of her life is coming through here, as we know earlier that is explicit about her sexuality. Apart from this, what is very striking here in that when she asked for love, even not knowing anything else about it, her father or some agents of patriarchal person drew a youth of 16 into the bedroom and closed the door. So she was married to a man who was 16 years old, and the phrase suggests that when she when she grew up and she asked for love, and everyone says that she is now grew up and she must getting married. So the society drew a youth of 16, and next they call they call this action a married life. He did not beat me, but my sad woman body felt so beaten. Here Kamala Das expresses that the guy that her husband did not beat her, but her sad woman body felt so beaten. The weight of my breast and womb crushed me. I shrank pitifully. Here the irony is, the weight of my breast and womb crushed me. I shrank pitifully. Then I wore a shirt and my brother's trousers, cut my hair short, and ignored my womanliness. Womb is used ironically in the poem. Motherhood is the marker of patriarchy. Here, her body becomes a site of oppression. This is called crisis of women in society. Womb is the gratification of society as it demands a baby boy. Baby boy because baby boy as the baby will will take the responsibility of society. They glorified for the women to conceive a baby boy. If you ask why she ignored the womanliness, because she does not satisfied with this patriarchal society and the marital system of society. Whenever she asked about the love and she faces the situation, she struggled with this patriarchal system and feel beaten feels, and her body feels so beaten. So she want to try ignored her womanliness by doing cut her hair and wore a shirt and his brother's trouser. Then next phrase is suggest dress in saris, be girl, be wife, they said. Be embroiderer, be cook, be a quarreler with servants, fating. Oh, belong, cried the categorizers. Don't sit on walls or peep. Society says to her, dress in saris, be girl, be wife, they said. Because society always suggests a woman to be a girl, to be a wife, and to be a embroiderer, to be a cook, to be a quarreler with servants. and don't allow to a woman on to, don't allow the women to make any ideas or any don't make allow to choose an opinion about her emotion. They always put them aside, put them in a corner of house. Belong, cried the categorizers. Don't sit on walls or peeping through our lace draped windows. Society always says that be a categorizers. Don't don't try to break the rules that the patriarchal society makes for you. They makes a rule for you. They has make the rule to rule and the rule of yours what the women can do or not do. Be Amy or be Kamala or better still be Madhavi Kuti. It is time to choose a name, a role. Amy, American name, Kamala Das pseudonym in English, Madhavi Kuti Malayalam name, Kamala Suraya Das Islamic name. She has a colorful personality. The name she chooses for her role and expresses her emotion as expression to the society. She suggests the idea of choose a name or role symbolizing the concept of self-identity and self-expression. Be Amy could represent it embracing a Western identity. Be Kamala signifies staying true to one's own identity and heritage, embracing one's Indian cultural background. Or better still, be Madhavi Kuti is a reference to herself as Madhavi Kuti was one of her pseudonyms. This suggests to unique and personal identity, the regardlessly regardless of social norms. Don't play pretending games. Don't play at schizophrenia or be a nympho. Whenever she tries to ignore her womanliness and always society says her to don't play pretending games, don't play schizophrenia or be a nympho. Schizophrenia are mental disorders and nympho is the expression of highly desired for sex. Don't cry embarrassingly loud when jilted in love. I met a man, loved him. Society says that you do not have the right to express your emotion. So don't cry embarrassingly loud whenever you cheated in love. She said that she met a man and loved him. Call him not by any name. He is every man who wants a woman, just as I am every woman who seeks love. Whenever she loved a man and she doesn't identify his name and she addressed him as I. She addressed him as a every man that who wants a woman. Man is suggests that who always wants a woman body, not her soul. And also the categories of women always seeks love. Man, according to man or according to society, man needs a woman body and wants to fulfill his desire, but other side woman has the emotional love. Woman wants true love, not so called body, but she wants the true love. Next, in him, the hungry haste of rivers in me, the ocean's trial is waiting. There is metaphoric deliberate use of traditional metaphor there in him. The poetess suggests that the every man is like the river. Like river is very relentless, and she wants to interlude with oceans and the ocean is very patience has very patient and has the patience to waiting for his fulfillment. And here the river refers to the man categorizers and oceans categorize the women. Next, who are you? I ask each and every one. The answer is, it is I. Anywhere and everywhere I see the one who calls himself I. In this world, he is tightly packed like the sword in its sheath. In this context, the poem seems to be highlighting the dominating presence of men in society. Power never allows anything change. There, the word is where I see the one who calls himself I. In this world, he is tightly packed like the sword in its sheath. That the man has the ego of manly power, and they always packed in their powers like sword in its sheath. Next. It is I who drink lonely drinks at 12 midnight in hotels of strange towns. It is I who laugh. It is I who make love and then feel shame. It is I who lie dying with a rattle in my throat. When poetess experience and do such things that man always doing, but after doing this she felt shame, and she struggled with the suffocative situation, like with it's lie dying with a rattle in my throat, that she struggled with the situation that she has no identity, or she has no choice, or she has no expression. Here I am sinner, I am saint, I am the beloved, I am the betrayed. I have no joys which are not yours, not aches which are not yours. I too call myself I. I too call myself I. I am sinner, I am saint. It reflects as a paradoxical situation, a complex and a contradictory aspect of human nature. I am sinner. Sin is defined by religion, not law. Suggests that the I of Kamala thus has no value by doing such things. It is I who drink lonely, drinks at 12 midnight in hotels, strange towns, and in my throat. That man does regularly in their life. She recognized her flaws, mistakes, and her moral imperfection. Saint, a woman can be a saint if she knows how to suffer. Last line, I do call myself I. She does not want you. She doesn't want to a person, and she express her explicit nature, and she raises her voice to earn her identity and wants a sexual gratification and her identity in and she wants to establish her identity in the society.